All right, guys. So let's just be real here. Every Demon 170 has been recalled. And I do mean every single one of them. All 3,311 Dodge Demon 170s, 1,025 horsepower, supercharged V8 Hemis have been recalled. Why? Because of spark plugs. And spark plugs have led to people losing power or engine misfires. You don't buy a 250, 300, $400,000 car with 1,000 horsepower to experience power reduction issues, especially when the car is not even a year old. You know what I mean? Every last one of them have been recalled by Dodge. An official document has already been printed up by Stellantis and sent to dealerships. Owners have already been made aware. So if you have a Dodge Demon 170, go ahead and make you an appointment at Dodge because you're going to need it eventually. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in a house that makes this a house vlog. You know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So boom, I'm not going to keep you in the dark here. Dodge has quietly recalled every single Challenger SRT Demon 170 for spark plug issue. All right, Stellantis rolled out the Dodge Challenger Demon in 170 in 2023, which was the world's quickest muscle car ever. But some customers, right, a large majority of customers have been experiencing engine misfire issues and loss of power for a year and a half. I think Racer X has a Demon 170, I believe, and I think he had some issues with his engine. Or he might have blown up his engine. I don't know. I think he blew it up and he had to get a new one. But he had issues with his Demon 170 as well. I don't think it had anything to do with his spark plugs. I think it was the engine itself. But he had issues. I know of two other people with Dodge Demon 170s that have had to take theirs in for warranty work as well. Let's go to this. Let me go take you to this one right here. Boom. So here's the official document. As some of you may recall, last year, some Dodge Demon 170 owners, including this particular person, were experiencing loss of power issues under full throttle at times. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine buying a $250,000, $300,000 car that's 1,000 horsepower and all you want that thing to do is go fast? That's it. And then you're hitting the gas and losing power? That would drive me up a wall. However, this problem was quickly resolved by Dodge dealers, reducing the gap of the factory spark plugs to 0.024. So apparently the spark plugs were set too high. This regapping was also done free of charge after the bulletin was posted. The only difference from last year to this year is now Dodge will cover brand new spark plug installation, all 16 under warranty, and will do so whether the owner is experiencing active engine problems or not. So whether you have these issues or not, whether you're experiencing power loss or not, engine misfires or not, you can take it to Dodge and have them replace it for you. So here's the official document that was sent out on behalf of Stellantis. Let me zoom in. January 2025, initial version, 2023 Dodge Challenger Demon, right? The spark plug gap on about 3,311 of the above vehicles may be set too high. Is that not all of the Dodge Demon 170s, 3,311? Because I believe that they only did a production of, the Demon 170 was limited to a production of 2,500 to 3,000 copies planned for the production throughout the end of 2023. So that's pretty much all of them. The spark plug gap on about 3,311 of the above vehicles was set too high. The vehicle may experience a reduction in power or an engine misfire and may illuminate the engine malfunction indicator lamp, MIL. The campaign applies to the above vehicles equipped with a 6.2 liter high output engine. Replace all 16 spark plugs, and that's going to take them about 1.7 hours, so a little under 2 hours. No parts required, no special blah, 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 blah. So this was the official document that was sent out on behalf of Stellantis to, I believe it was Dodge dealerships all over the country. You know what I'm saying? That at some point or another, your Demon 170 is going to have issues. Now, can you imagine that? I've never seen something like this before. Well, every single car was recalled. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen issues in the past. I think my Hellcat's probably got 2 recalls on it that I haven't taken seriously. I knew my T-Rex had a recall on it, something to do with the left signal blinker. For some reason, it would just get stuck, right? Or would it get stuck? For some reason, it would just get stuck. That was a recall that I had to take back to Dodge and have them look at. I remember with my V6 Charger, there was something to do with the, what was it? It was something to do with the navigational system or something like that. This is back in 2015. I had issues with that, and I had to essentially take it to Dodge and have them do some warranty work on it. And I think I got one or two things on my Hellcat that needs to be recalled. Something to do with the I can't think today. Airbags, something to do with the airbags. Or maybe that was my Scat Pack, I don't remember. But I mean, it was one of those things where it wasn't all Chargers, it wasn't all Challengers, it wasn't all Hellcats or Scat Packs. But with the Demon 170, it's every single one of them. Like, they're basically saying that at some point or another, you're going to experience power loss or engine failure. Like, it's going to happen. You may not be experiencing it now, but somewhere down the line, you are going to experience it. But now, for the guys that's out there putting their Demon 170 on the track every single week or every single, every other day, something like that, every month, you're probably going to run into this issue much sooner than somebody that just drives their Demon 170 on the weekends, because you're putting down all of that power and putting a heavy load on the engine on a weekly basis. So you're going to run into this issue at some point or another, sooner rather than later. Whereas everyone else, it'll probably hit them later on. But the good news about it is that Dodge has gotten ahead of it, and preemptively they have set up a system to where you just bring it in and they'll cover it. They'll cover the warranty on it. They'll cover the work. They'll cover the spark plugs and all that stuff. So all 16 have to be replaced, and they have been set too high. So they have to be set lower. They have to be set closer. You know what I mean? But that's crazy, man. Let's see here. Unfortunately, even though the spark plug issue is old news, the Demon 170 haters have started bashing the Demon 170's engine's reliability over this petty issue. Free spark plug replacement presents an engine reliability issue. I don't know. Would you call that an engine reliability issue if your spark plugs on your brand new 2023 Demon 170 are already going bad? You know what I mean? And you're already losing power and having engine misfires? I mean, I guess you could call that an engine malfunction issue, or you could just call it specifically a spark plug issue. I just thought that it was weird because I've never seen something like that before where it was all of the cars. Like I've said, I've had numerous recall issues on all of my cars at some point or another, but it was like, the 23s or the SRT variant, the Scats, or the wide, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I bought my wide body, I had the wheel bearing issues where it was clicking when you would back up and you would turn the wheel all the way to the left or to the right and it would click. And it was one of those things like, just take it to the dealership, they'll get you square. Not everybody had that issue with their wide body. I didn't have that issue with my Hellcat. So, I mean, I guess they fixed it by then. But to see that every single Demon 170 is being recalled is wild. Like, you're going to run into spark plug issues at some point or another, right? Now, obviously, you're probably going to change those spark plugs out, but I mean, you can't replace them with just OEM spark plugs. You got to replace them with the new spark plugs that Dodge wants you to use. So I just thought that was interesting, guys. All Demon 170s will have to be recalled quietly, right? And they've been saying quietly because obviously they don't want to make a big deal about it, considering Dodge has been losing a lot of money here recently, right? With people not buying the cars and, people not buying the new cars and not buying the 23s because everything's been over the top, prices wise and all that stuff. But yeah, man. So if you got a Demon 170 and you feel like you're losing power, it's because you are losing power. You got a spark plug issue. Take it to Dodge, have them swap those bad boys out, put some new ones in for you. All right, you're right as rain. So as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy Knockout 360. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.